Hey ladies, something I noticed is that a lot of non-black women mostly, but sometimes also men, have a hard time stomaching exceptionally beautiful melanated women. On this channel we speak about exotical experiences, but all in all, we're melanated and that's the first thing they see. And they cannot help themselves. They cannot help but show their biases and their jealousy. And today I want to share with you a video that I came across on TikTok that really highlighted some of the weird behaviors of non-black people who are taken aback by melanated beauty. For whatever reason, they have fallen into the pit or into the lie slash trap that anything that is white or next to it is superior. If you're just a gorgeous melanated woman, period, and you benefit from pretty privileges, it's polarizing for these people because, again, they've fallen for the okie doke. They like believing that non-blackness is superior. They like believing that their lack of melanin somehow makes them higher on the totem pole in beauty. And so even if they're not exceptionally beautiful themselves, if they happen to be non-black, they believe that they're better. And so it is a very polarizing experience to see a melanated woman with stunning features, striking bone structure, beautiful hair, and who's confident. Okay? All of those things is a recipe for microaggressions, hate, sabotage, envy. Okay? Sometimes all at once. So I want to show you ladies this video and then I will come back for my 2 cents.
I decided to go out with some friends yesterday and I really wanted to dance, but instead of dancing with the regular people that I dance with, I decided to, just try to make new connections and make new friends. So I saw 2 women at the bar dancing, having a good time. I say, hey, would you guys like to dance with me? They're like, yeah, let's go dance. So we all go to the dance floor and then there's 2 girls dancing and they're so beautiful, like they're having such a great time. And then eventually they join with us and now there's 5 of us dancing. 2 more girls come out of the restroom and they're like so hyped, and now it's 7 of us dancing and we're all dancing together. And when I tell you, the energy was just high and it was just very, very beautiful. All of us were black. So beautiful to see, different types of black women, different types of black beauty. Like, it was truly beautiful to be a part of that. You can see that some people were actually admiring it as well, sitting in their sections. Like, you can see some people were actually just admiring all of us having a great time. Well, suddenly this guy comes into the circle with this blonde girl and he nudges me out of the way with his back and the woman that was next to me, because like I said before, we were in a circle. He nudges the woman next to me with his back. He nudges me and he starts twirling this blonde girl around in a circle like some sort of like a prop. I thought that maybe I was just reading into things until I looked around me and everybody else was so confused, like, what is going on? Because the vibes were off. It was just really, really off, We just were trying to really understand what was going on. The guy, he wasn't smiling at anyone. He didn't say hi to anyone. He was just looking at the blonde girl, and the blonde girl didn't say hi to anyone, didn't look up at anyone. She just like twirled in the circle and then they left. And that was just very, very strange. Like, they weren't dancing with us at all. The vibes were off. Things went back to normal after they left and we all started enjoying each other's time and just really vibing and having a great time. Now, I'm saying all this to say, this is what black women, including myself, experience from time to time.
So, yeah, I have experienced something similar to this creator. I was once at a club and I was at the bar with my friends, minding my business. And as I'm minding my business, standing up at the bar, sipping my little cocktail or whatever, I'm feeling somebody bump me. And over again, I'm getting bumped. And then like 5 seconds will pass and I'm getting bumped again. So after the second bump, because when you're in a crowded place, you kind of expect to get bumped. So you don't really react like that all the time. But the second time I had to look because it just felt like intentional. It didn't feel like an accident. And I look and there's this dark-skinned, unambiguous black guy with a white girl. So, I even tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I was just looked and I was like, okay. And I just kind of turned back and, went back to my friend and my drink. Lo and behold, 10 seconds later, what am I feeling? I'm feeling another push at this point, like a push. And when I look over, all the times that I had looked over, he's dancing with the girl, smiling, and then kind of like trying to look at me to see if I see him. And it became painfully obvious to me that this man was trying to make me jealous with his white prop. And this is the stuff that we have to deal with as beautiful melanated women. That instead of coming to talk to the woman who he actually found attractive and who he actually wanted, to have his attention, he decided to prop up who he thought would intimidate me and then bump me consistently and constantly so that I could have some type of reaction or see him with his prize, with his trophy, quote unquote, and I don't know, get irritated or roll my eyes or have some type of external reaction. But he didn't get one from me. And after he saw that he didn't get a reaction from me, it kind of got boring and, he walked away. But this is the type of stuff that people do when they are intimidated by melanated women. That girl that he was with while he was bumping me knew what he was doing because she was even looking at me like to kind of get my approval or like, I don't know what her MO was, but they were both sort of in cahoots about it. It was the strangest thing. It was almost like this silent, unspoken like rule that, okay, there's a beautiful melanated woman in the area. There's a beautiful exotical in the area. Let's go intimidate her. Let's go make her feel less than. Let's go try to make her jealous. It's like they get a kick out of trying to bring us down. I just find it funny that these people have a hard time cohabitating in the same space as us without having to resort to jealousy and envy and humbling tactics and intimidation tactics. It's like they get so uncomfortable by your beauty and by how gorgeous you are and how stunning you are that they have to do weird things like what the girl said in her video, where they're minding their black business. They're minding their business and they're beautiful. And like she said, there's all different types of black women there. I'm sure there were exoticals. She's an exotical herself. And lo and behold, here comes a non-black man and a non-black woman entering their space. They're minding their business. They entered their space, propped themselves up on a pedestal because they are intimidated by the women who are minding their business and their beauty, and then left, right? Like almost like trying to siphon their energy or siphon the good vibes that were going on in that moment. It's very parasitic. It's narcissistic. It's strange. And to me, it just screams, I'm intimidated. And I don't like that you think that you're beautiful or know that you're beautiful. I don't like that you have confidence. I'm going to show you who really is beautiful. I'm going to show you, I'm going to nudge you and push you and push you and push you in the club and dance with this girl in your face because she's the one that's actually beautiful, not you. I'm going to push you and push you and push you. And do you see me now? Am I getting your attention? Hey, look over here. And it's like, who really is stunning and beautiful? Is it the one that you're trying to make me jealous of? Or is it me? Like, let's just call a spade a spade. I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand why people do this because they make it so painfully obvious that they are threatened, that they're insecure, and that their biases are being challenged. Their superiority, their quote unquote superiority, and being the standard of beauty is challenged when they see beautiful exoticals, when they see beautiful melanated women, So every time I see a video on this topic, I'm always going to run that back. I don't care how many times I talk about this because I have a few videos on the channel about, this phenomenon. If you just type in non-black in the search, you'll find the videos I've done in the past. But yeah, every time I see a video on TikTok, I'm always gonna, make a video, make a commentary piece on it, because I feel like it needs to be spoken about more. We go through a lot already as melanated people. I don't appreciate non-black people trying to intimidate us because they're struggling with the fact that we may be more beautiful than them, and that we fit the beauty standard, and that we maybe even exceed their beauty. So ladies, drop down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on this topic. I know it's very controversial, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'm also going to leave my email in the description box so you can share your stories with me there as well. Have a lovely day, ladies.